day, everyone, and welcome back to Dingoes and Dice.
Aloha, amigos.
Hello.
Greetings, friends.
So we've just been playing around with the dice. The blue dice are still on the screen. Yes, hello, and welcome back. I guess we'll do some quick introductions. So I am Natashu, or Nana, the druid, and I am joined by my lovely companions. You suddenly cannot talk.
I get in trouble if I always go name.
We'll go across how it says on the stream. So, Rathina.
Hello, I am Rathina, and I am the crazed one out of the group, but I think you'll see that easily enough. Moving on.
Oh, and I am Tani. I am the badass of the group, and I'm a little gnome paladin. I almost said dwarf again.
I'm Crystal and I like fire.
That's all you need to know about Crystal. That and she's a fucking deadly shot with her crossbow.
Yes. And last but not least,
Crimson. I'm DM or GM, whichever you prefer to refer to me as. And I try and keep these guys in check.
try.
Doesn't always work out.
Not an easy task.
I mean, you keep me in check.
That's fair.
Should we have a recap of what happened on our last stream?
Yes, we do. We somehow survived.
Yes.
That's the Cole's Notes version.
Stop playing with the dice.
I made a pointy one.
Anyways.
So yes, we somehow survived. We captured one of the leaders of the what were they?
The Cult of the Dragon.
Break his legs.
There you go. Thank you for the host, Kobe. Restream is working. I was playing with it, Beck, so it's all good. That was me. Sorry, I was fiddling with it. Yeah, so we captured the leader of the Cult of the Dragon, and we've taken them back to the tower. And
You're
going
already
to
in
interrogate
town.
them.
You took him back to. Yeah. You're already in town. You took him back to the keep.
Keep. Right, yeah. There you go. That's basically what happened.
So far, the other three have all gone to go lick their wounds and recover, while the Tiny and the garrison commander and such have gone to interrogate them.
Yes.
I was just about to say you should adjust your hit points, Rathina.
Thank you. I just noted.
Yep. All right. So now I believe we can begin.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited for this. Let's go.
Nah.
Ooh.
Too spooky.
Suspense.
Just that music.
Yeah, too spooky. Little too spooky for what I was having in mind. Okay. Now
Final Fantasy flashbacks.
Oh, we've all had some of those. All right. So, you all made it back to the keep. You have conducted a short rest to lick your wounds a bit. At the end of which, Tobias finds himself in the cell with the prisoner, who is slowly beginning to come to consciousness, alongside Castellan Escobar the Red, the dwarvish captain of the guard and overseer of the keep, and the town's governor, Tabaron Nighthill, who is still rather bandaged. And attempt to glean what information you can. So, the Castellan, noticing that the prisoner is beginning to stir, turns to you and says, "Right, so, would you like to take the reins on this one? Or would you rather I?"
I'll let you take lead on this one.
The Curse Against Humanity flashbacks!
I got in trouble doing a deep voice last time, and now we get in trouble doing a high-pitched voice.
You're not in trouble, we just parted buddy.
Okay. I'll try and do a high-pitched voice. No, that hurts way too much. So, Tiny...
Are you a gnome or are you Mickey Mouse?
I'm a paladin!
I'm a paladin, huh? Oh, God.
I'm a real boy, huh? So, Tiny will sit back and observe to start with, and probably just jump in a little bit later on.
Right. Alright then. Alright. Alright then. Get this show underway. So he moves up to the stirring and bound cult member. Hey. Rise and shine, we lost. Kind of giving him a quick backhand to the face. Not painfully or forcefully, just kind of a quick pat on the cheek, just help him wake up a bit, and he kind of shakes his head groggily. He kind of shifts around, tries to get his arms loose, but he's bound pretty tightly. Hey, welcome to our neck of the woods. Seems like you had some kind of business here. Feel like sharing? He just kind of stares him down. Oh, no need for the dirty looks, lad. Not gonna hurt you. And he just kind of narrows his eyes at him. Of course, if you don't. It's not like you can fight back. I mean, if someone were to say, all in your position, arms bound like that, he just kind of pushes him over onto his side, and he kind of falls over, can't exactly catch himself. No way to break the fall except to just take it. Probably hard to get up like that, too. Couldn't run away if you wanted to. Even from a wee dwarf. No need to be rude, though. Just kind of helps pull him back up, just rest him against the wall. I think you get the premise. There's an easy way and a hard way to do this. Let's try the easy way, eh? We'll start off simple. What are all these people you're here with, eh? Kind of glares at him a bit. Looks around at the situation, just kind of sighs. The cult of the dragon. Ah, cult are ya? I met a few of those in the time. And how many of you are here, eh? Talking a few hundred? A few dozen? Silence. Right. Probably this now. Just from our friends over here, and he kind of motions to the gnome cleaning his fingernails. You just shoot, and he just shoots Tiny the dirtiest of looks from his bound position.
Tiny probably steps in at this point and points out to him that he's locked in the basement of a garrison, surrounded by a whole army of soldiers. The team of people have already taken him out, and it would probably be best for him to start talking before things got worse.
Roll an intimidation check.
Deviation or persuasion?
I'll let you pick.
I'll go persuasion. He's trying to persuade him to be friendly.
$17. Alright. Just kind of sighs reluctantly. And gives sort of a half-hearted nod, not exactly looking at anyone in particular. Right then. So, these cult of the dragon speak of. How prominent are you in this area? Much influence? Been here long? Just came in. Moved on from south. What was south exactly? The last hit. Ah, so they're hitting multiple places then. Gives a nod. Well, what's the whole point of that then? Sure, there's some fancier, snazzier places down south, but greenest? Pardon me saying so, Governor, but there's not much here. Not much in the way of commerce. We do alright. But we're no Neverwinter, that's for sure. Certainly no Baldur's Gate. So why greenest? Just convenience? Or is there some enemy of your cult? He kind of shakes his head. Don't know. Just do what I'm told. Well, we can obviously say that's worked out real well for you. Just kind of glares at him a bit. Oh, come now, I'm just having fun. So, what is it you're after here then? Prisoners? Vengeance? Coin? The thrill of carnage? Or are you just showing off the new dragon that you hatched last week? Needed loot. Wasn't told much. All they told us was that we're collecting loot for the great Horde that will usher in the reign of the Queen of Dragons. Ah, Queen, eh? Well, if I'd known we were expecting royalty, I would have rolled out the red carpet.
Tiny probably comes in again and asks, where can we find the Queen? We'd like to pay our respects.
Kind of chuckles at that. Queen would not waste her time on you. She will usher in the new age. All of you will suffer with it. Keep that in mind.
Tiny Pop tries to guide him at this point and asks if he thinks his Queen's so powerful. Why is he scared to let a couple of us go say hi?
Queen of Dragons is not so easily swayed, nor are her followers. When she re-enters this world, you will all suffer. And we will all be there to laugh. And how many more of you are there? Imagine an assault like this wasn't just cooked up in a day on the road after a few pints, just saying, hey, want to go raid a town? No, there's much more organization than that. If you can call it that. I mean, not every day you get a dragon on your side. So where do you hold up, eh? Probably somewhere nearby. Kind of puts his hand on his shoulder, looking him in the eye. Come now. No need to worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. Glowers at him a bit. Southeast. I'm not sure how far.
Tiny probably comes in and asks about all the loot that he's been taking. Where's he been storing it?
Not stored yet. Grab what we can and leave. That was our orders. Well, that certainly was helpful of you. Just kiss a moment. And he kind of walks over to the governor. So what do we think? Think he's telling the truth? I don't believe he'd lie given his situation. But there is the possibility. As with any case. Well, you've been more than cordial. If he lies, I'm sure we'd know. I'm sure he knows what would happen. I prefer not to be more violent than necessary, even if they did attack this keep, and this town at all. I dread counting the dead the next morning. Hey, not all of that's his fault, though. I know. And what of you, small one? Do you believe he's truthful in what he says?
More or less. I think he's kind of started to give up, you can get out of here. I think he'd be quite happy to see us try and take on the Queen and get our asses kicked.
Very well then. If there's any other questions, we may have what we need.
Tiny goes and regroups with the others and let them know what he's found out, and asks if they have any other questions they want to ask before we head off.
Anyone have any other questions?
Not really, though
No.
I can see some coming up later.
Alright.
Unfortunately. Nana? Larissa?
No, I'm good. Sorry, I thought I said no. I must have my mic still muted. Sorry.
Alright. Crystal, any questions for this guy?
I'm good.
Alright.
Alright, well, Tony says that we're going to go back in and we're going to start heading off in and grab our supplies. And just for the hell of it, he goes over and just knocks out the prisoner. Just for the fun of it. Oh, that's not his strength. Oh, where'd he go?
You give him a bloody nose, but he's just glaring at you. Hey, now. Come on, I know you're tired, but come on, put some effort into it if you're gonna do that. Well, seems we've got
Trucks him
all we
again.
need.
Ah, that's a little bit.
Yeah, and the backhand is enough to knock him out.
Hey.
Right. Well, that's all. I think we've got all we need. Leave him some time to get his beauty sleep. Chap will need it.
Right.
With that, they accompany you outside.
At this point, Tiny has a chat to them as they walk. Explains that they're pretty in bad shape and they have any spare healing potions or items that we might be able to take with us on our adventure. Help.
Unfortunately, the answer to that question has not changed since the last time you asked.
Worth checking.
And as they approach, I actually speak up and ask even some extra bandages and whatnot, just so that we can go and bind wounds while we're out. Is there anything available for such?
I believe we can spare some immediate first aid if needed.
That would
Needless to say, you have done an excellent job in what we've asked of you. For that, you should be quite adequately rewarded. Once we are certain that this cult, whoever they are, and this Dragon Queen are no longer a threat, we will do what we can to repay you for your service. I'd like everyone here to make a religion check.
Yep.
Huh?
Right. So, Tiny, thinking retrospectively, you do remember there being some kind of benevolent deity referred to as the Queen of Dragons. Don't remember much about her story at this time, but you do remember that she was considered evil, and that in stories, many chromatic dragons worshipped her as a goddess.
And so I obviously pass this information on to the others as well.
They're working to bring about the second coming of a goddess. This is very troubling news indeed. Aye, but fairy tales pop up like that from time to time. Plenty of people get in over their heads. Worshippers just claiming that they've got something that they can do. Bring about the dead back to life. Summon an army out of nothingness. Bring gods down upon people. Hell, it happened all the time. People say things. A few too many whiskies, pint of ale, and they spill all the bullshit stories. Yes, but not all of these storytellers have a giant dragon with them. Yeah, I suppose not. We must be cautious with this. Nevertheless, you've done well. I thank you all for it. I assure you, you will all be very well rewarded.
Well, just to be clear, we will probably be using your tunnel out of here, just so that we could keep hidden from anything that may be keeping an eye on the fortress itself.
Very well.
I also mentioned to them that the lock is broken on the outside gate there, so they might want to keep a guard at that door, just to be safe.
And we and the Castellan waves down a guard and tells them to go keep watch at the gates, just in case. Go keep an eye on them. Well, right, this has been an eventful night. It's not over yet. Working the rest here if you have the time. And then you hear a very strange sound.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And as
Barney, is that you?
Tiny, I thought we went and fed you already.
as you
Just
hear
tell you
a loud, ominous voice echo out.
Ruktis nugad, axkon kat musi oktau.
Your gaze all turns towards the sound source emanating from the winds whipping up at the gate of the keep. All those around you screaming in terror. It's at this point I will need for all of you
to run.
to roll initiative.
Oh, we get to fight him.
Oh, great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oops, I forgot to select myself first, didn't I?
Fine, I forgot to please turn order as well.
I've got to do.
Oh god, this is boss music.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just gonna turn it down a tag because it screwed it out.
Crimson, will you be adding us for the initiative and just didn't add to the order properly?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
We
God.
I just
Spiders.
forgot to.
Can fight a
Clear.
dragon.
I forgot to clear the turn order earlier. So I will add them now. So Crystal on there, got Dice on there, already in there, there. And Athena 9. There's 17.
We are not prepared to fight this dragon.
Yeah. An accurate statement. Don't think any party of level 1s is ready to fight an adult blue dragon, but
Especially
We
when
shall
we're
give
already
it a go.
battered and bruised from before.
Well, we've got a few people here to help us out. See, it was a good idea I knocked out the prisoner. He's unconscious, so he can't do anything.
he's also tied in a cell.
You never know, he could have tried some shenanigans.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I should
All right.
probably go check him for a pulse.
Oh God.
Yeah, that'll be what you do at this point. Yes, well,
Yeah.
First things first, you let out a very loud, monstrous roar. I will need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Hey, which one?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Doesn't even phase me.
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah.
So we're all casually like, it's a dragon, except Lucy's freaking out. Oh my god, a dragon!
Of all the things, come off of wisdom. Jesus.
Which is exactly what happens, actually.
That's my highest stat.
She rolled a 2.
You're adorable.
Better than a 1. Better than a 1.
Yeah.
Yes, but Nana, you are considered frightened.
Okay. Well, I won't be the only one. That's the smartest move. It's a freaking dragon.
Yes. So, you have disability on ability checks and attack rolls while it is within your line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the source of this fear, which is the giant dragon that is at the walls.
Okay.
Then flies closer.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
never
just gonna
heard-
stand it here.
And you have never heard a more ominous laugh echoing through the keep than this. As it just looks down at all of you and in a very gruff voice just mutters under its breath. Amen. Tobias, what are you doing?
I'm measuring the distance to see if I can throw a javelin at it when it comes over.
Nope.
Cool. So I'm going to shout to everyone to get inside.
Yes, which is exactly what the commoners and such begin to do.
I've got 5 feet, don't I? 50 feet. Oh, wrong one. And I told them to start barricading this store as well when they get in.
Alright,
And I move to there.
okay.
And I think that's all my movement up as well.
Nana.
I'm just gonna cower in the corner over here. No, I'm gonna help the commoners barricade themselves inside.
Okay, so you rush over to the door. You can get in the doorway, just kind of ushering people in. Just go, 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 go.
Yep.
All right.
Check impulses as I go.
Good. Rest Tiny. This is not the time or the place.
I beg to differ.
Nor the character. So at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw to try and shake off the fear.
Yep. Click on the right thing. There we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
there you go.
there we go.
Yeah, you shake it off.
That is much better.
And then it was just like, oh, it's just a dragon. We're good.
Not quite that drastic, but yeah, pretty much. Yes, as the governor also manages to run inside, and the castellan begins barking orders up to his men. Crystal, what are you doing?
I guess I'll do the same and help them.
All right, just ushering people in at both sides. All right.
Yes.
All right. Radina.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be the odd one out this time. I am gonna actually get up. Wait, let's see. 1 moment. Yep. Yes, I'll be doing that. Will I be able to get up high enough so that I can actually hit it? Say, round...
Yeah. If you were to get up the stairs, it would take your full action to dash all the way up there.
Okay.
I would say you could get up there and you could attempt to attack him on your next turn.
Okay. So...
Yes.
So I will go and use my full action to get up to here.
All right. All right. Now, everybody else. The guards on the top of the wall all begin to fire arrows at the newly arrived foe, known as Dragon. And we can do fire crossbows at him. Music stop?
Yep.
Did it? It's still playing for me.
Oh.
Try it again.
There we go.
Alright. So, they all begin firing their bows at this thing. The arrows keep just bouncing harmlessly off the scales. In response, Dragon just turns its head slowly over towards them and just opens its jaw wide, and a massive arc of just pure blue electricity billows out from its mouth. And there is nothing left of these guards.
Oh no.
Tobias.
I go checking for a boss now.
I don't think there's anything
You
left of
answered
them.
your own question there.
I will shout at Rosita to get her ass inside.
We need to get everyone out of here. Not just the civilians. The guards need to leave too. We are no match for this creature.
He will sit here and he will draw his shield, waiting for a dragon. At this stage, waiting for the others before they go inside.
All right, so you draw your shield and just
Kind of like get ready for the dragon to come over.
okay. Anna,
Not.
I think I'll sort of yell at people to get inside and ready myself as well for a fight.
all right. Crystal,
I'll continue doing what I'm doing, but take out my crossbow.
all right. I will point out that your crossbow does have range on it.
Not through the wall though, wouldn't it?
It's in the air.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
you can-
okay. It's flying. Right.
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
it's not at the base of there. The walls are
Right.
about like 40 feet up, and this thing's 60 feet up.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
Music stopped.
It's still going for me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Ah.
same here.
Ah,
Yeah.
weird.
Yes.
Bum, bum, ba, dun, 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 da, 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 da.
There
Oh,
we go.
That
Now
makes
I
it.
can hear it.
All right, so apparently I just have to stop and restart every song. No fun.
Weird.
Oh well. All right. That's your turn then, Ravina.
Okay, I try to persuade everyone that's still on the walls to go and get inside and get everyone to go to the tunnels.
All right.
Persuasion?
How exactly do you word this persuasion?
I word that this is not a situation where we can fight it. We need to go and survive.
All right, make your persuasion. I'll say with advantage because they just watched some of their comrades get reduced to ash.
There we go.
15, okay. Some of them do begin to falter in their positions and move back a bit, heading towards the entrance to the keep.
Okay, and while they do this, I'll move myself just to here, and I will actually take one shot with Eldritch Blast onto
Alright,
the dragon.
roll for it. Well, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Someone still needs to go and draw its attention enough while everyone else gets inside.
Yes. Yes, they do. And then, as these few guards start ushering in towards the gate, more come out with bows drawn and begin to take more shots at it. Some of them making it through this time.
Okay.
Many of them still bouncing off harmlessly. But a few do get beyond the scales. The dragon then turns to them and begins to beat its wings furiously. They all need to make strength saving throws. And some of them manage to hold on, but these four unfortunately are not capable of doing that. and instead get flung off the walls, skittering to the ground in broken heaps. Tobias.
I try and shout at the dragon, challenge it to come down and face me.
Okay.
I don't think
You are
that's a good
taunting the
idea.
dragon.
Yeah, trying to bring it in close. So
If you'd like to make a persuasion check.
fuck yeah, come at me, bitch. Let's go, buddy.
Oh jeez.
Alright.
One roast tiny.
Dragon turns towards you. And then looks over to the side, trying to find the source of this voice. Then it narrows its eyes and just chuckles. At the end of its turn, it beats its wings again. I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw, Tobias.
Yep.
Oh.
You are blasted back into this wall and take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm. Ouch.
I'm dead.
Yes, and before you lose consciousness, you hear him go, "Worms." Nana, just saw a gnome fly.
Yes.
Not very elegantly. He did not stick the landing. If anything, the landing stuck him. To the wall.
You landed right next to Crystal, actually.
Yeah. Lucky him.
I really don't know what to do here.
Gotta do something.
Yes. I'll grab Tiny and take him inside the building.
Okay. Yep. You were able to drag him just beyond the door.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you.
He's pulling a Rodina going. Crystal,
Yes.
Tiny may be drunk or unconscious. You're not sure which.
I'm gonna guess the second one.
A good guess. Could have been both, but a good guess. are you doing?
I guess I'll go inside as well.
Alright. Just going inside?
Yes.
Nothing else? Alright. Ruthina.
Okay. With a word to my patron, give me strength. I will attempt to attack the beast again.
Alright, roll it.
Eldritch Blast.
15. You do hit it, but you don't seem to have done any damage to it.
Oh, with that, I'll go and pull myself back. And I yell to everyone to keep moving in. We have to get out of here. We can't afford to stay.
Yes, and the rest of them believe you. The captain still barking orders to his men as they all begin to head towards the keep itself. Just disappear inside with everyone else.
Okay. That's all I can do now.
As yet more guards arrive. Forming up, continuing to take shots. Oh, wrong one.
So that's a bit cheerful.
Doing some notable amounts of damage to this thing.
Oh, good.
One of them actually managed to shoot through a very small portion of its wing. Certainly did not like that. And in response, puts out another gout of electricity and reduces all of them to nothingness. And with a great beating of its wings, swoops up over the keep.
Uh-oh.
Continues over.
Oh, too soon.
It's a success, though. I'll count that for your turn.
Okay.
And then disappears into the distance. But that will drop initiative. As everyone is, many are inside, panicking, cowering.
Oh yeah.
Some trying to keep everyone calm. Still more men are rushing out, some rushing in. Nana and Crystal, you've got an unconscious gnome with you.
Yes, he's mumbling.
No, he's
No.
not in a mumbling state. He is dying.
Dying stage, right.
What are you guys doing?
Should see about trying to revive Tiny.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. Bleeding out on the floor, guys. It's all good.
I dragged you inside.
Talk amongst yourself.
Well, whoever's good enough with medicine should go and do something about him. We can't have a messy gnome in this place. Even though it will.
As you're talking about this,
report.
Tiny, make another death save.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I should probably do another one.
Oh, that was so
Right,
close to a
two
1.
successes.
It was very close.
Yeah, I saw that. It lingered. I was like, oh! I believe that happened last time, too. I didn't call for 2.
That's okay. Meanwhile, while they're talking to themselves, I will just try and death save roll myself. Was that 3?
Okay.
Does that count?
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead and make one with disadvantage, then.
Uh-oh.
Don't try and skip ahead of things. Let the players take their turns, Tobias. They might save your life.
Doesn't let me do it with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't. I know. I'm messing with you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
DMs can be cruel. Keep that in mind. Besides, Crystal casts Spare the Dying on you and you stabilize.
Yeah.
She has a cantrip that can just stabilize you instantaneously. Which I was waiting for her to remember.
Ah.
Oh, she knew. I'm pretty sure she knew.
Yeah, I knew.
Were you hoping the gnome would bleed out?
No, I was just waiting for my turn.
We dropped initiative. You could have done that at any time.
Oh, then I'll do it.
Okay, it's done. He's stable.
Yay.
He's no longer bleeding out.
So it does still mean that he's unconscious.
Yes. Very unconscious.
Unless one of us wants to slap him awake.
I'm at 0 hit points. Please don't do that. You may just kill me again.
Oh, go for it.
Okay,
Come
be
on,
honest.
see what happens. Yeah, go for it.
No.
Rathina
I'll
will.
do it. I'll do it. What would be a slap?
Alright, go for it.
What would I need to roll?
Strength check.
Strength check?
Damn.
Okay. Okay. Strength check. There we go.
And I'm dead.
19. But you're destabilized. Make a death save.
Yep. Saw that coming.
Ah, that's why I did it, slapping.
I guess I'm casting Spare the Dying again.
And he's stable.
Let's slap him again.
Maybe try harder?
That's not. In my deafened state, I drag myself into the prison cell where they can't get me anymore. And I just...
You do not do that. You are knocked out.
unconscious.
How about I do that?
If you'd like to.
I'll do that.
Okay. You drag the gnome into the prison cell with the prisoner and just lay him
I'll
down.
put him on the prison. I'll put him on the prisoner's lap.
To be unconscious
then.
together.
Who's unconscious as well. Nice.
All right then.
He went to go visit the mall Santa.
God damn.
Yes. What do you want for Christmas? Feeling in my spine.
Yeah.
For people to stop slapping you?
That was just a wake-up call.
What's funny is that I have no adjustment to strength.
Yeah, that was a damn good roll.
No, it wasn't. That was a terrible roll.
Ah, it's subjective. I thought it was brilliant.
I know you did. God damn.
Yes. Well, after about half an hour's worth of panic in the general vicinity, the whimperings and screams and mutterings of "We're all gonna die" start calming down a bit, and the governor and the captain of the guard begin to exit out and take toll of the losses and double up the guards, make sure everything's okay. And one of the guards does come in and inform you that that you're welcome to stay the rest of the night if you wish.
Yes.
Probably for the best, because out there, as much as in here, is dangerous. But at least here we can actually rest somewhat okay.
Are we able to do a long rest?
You did a short one.
Okay.
All right, so you all kind of bunker down for the night.
It's probably a good time for a break.
Certainly.
Can someone move me away from the guy before he wakes up and snaps my neck?
How's he gonna do that? His hands are bound.
Oh, he'll find a way. He'll crush my head between his thighs.
And with that, we'll take a break.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. Alrighty, we will be back in 5 minutes?
Let's make it 10.
10 minutes? Okay,
Yeah, I need to
dokie.
get some tea.
Ah, okay. Alright, we'll be back in 10 minutes then. Alrighty.
Okay.
And we are back.
All right. So,
Back into it.
yeah. Oh, all of you resting within the keep. You awaken in the morning. One of the guards kind of jostling you awake, passing over Tiny, who wakes up on his own after rolling onto his face off the lap of the prisoner. Very confused. And he says to you all, I think you'd best get up. Things just got complicated.
Uh-oh.
Got?
Fair.
Emphasize that again. Got?
Just
Anything involving
just
a
get-
dragon is complicated enough.
Just come to the wall. You'll see.
I take it I'm on 1 hit point as well.
You are able to recover to full.
Okay.
Am I recovered as well? Because I was on 5 hit points before.
Yes, everyone is gained the benefits of a long rest.
Yay! Ooh, long rest. Nice. That means I have my spell slots back.
It does.
Yay! Okay, cool.
Tiny, don't waste them.
I checked the no.
So, let me just move the cleric up here with you.
Which wall? Over here or?
That was
this
Max
one.
sneezing. Sorry, Max is being noisy in the background. Oh, hello. NPCs. Hi. Max, do you have to be so noisy?
And here. Nope, that's not the song that I needed.
She was standing over you wearing nothing but a grass skirt and an obvious cocaine-induced smile. Awesome.
I'm sure Beck does not like that image.
I like that image. That's a good image.
Oh, sure. Exactly. ... Over to Crimson.
Yes. Right. Let me just make sure. On me. So, the sun has not yet risen, and from the darkness, a creature strides into the dim light of the dying fires around the keep.
Oh god.
Though shaped roughly like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall. Skin covered in blue scales, fingers bearing wicked claws, and the face bearing the muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. Flanked by a troop of a dozen kobolds behind them. stops about 80 yards from the main gate of the keep, scanning the walls. A line of kobolds fanning out behind them. And with their spears, they prod 3 human prisoners into dim light. Make out a woman, a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and a child. Then this half-dragon creature hails to the keep. Defenders of Greenest, this has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous. You see these 3 pitiful, useless prisoners? He gestures to the bound individuals. We have no need for them, so I offer you a deal. I will trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these for exchange. At that remark, one of the guards in the keep begins to rush down the stairs, and is then held back by two of his other men. He's like, "Let me go! Let me go! That is my sister! I'll rip him to pieces!" And the captain goes, "Hold yourself, lad! Don't go and die like an idiot. Got to think this through. Any funny business, and he's liable to kill them. Use your head, not your sword." He just kind of seethes in anger there, still being tentatively held by his fellow guards.
Tiny shouts back, "Instead, how about we make a trade? Them 4 for his captain." And I get one of the guys to get the prisoner out onto the wall to show him.
He crosses his arms and waits, and when you bring the prisoner out to the wall, he just laughs and says, I don't even know his name.
Well, there goes that idea.
You can drop him off the wall for all we care.
And so I push him off the wall.
And he splats.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I go
with
out
a
and I
very
challenge.
with a very sickening crunch.
And that's where.
And a brief Wilhelm scream.
So I shout that I accept his challenge. I'll fight him myself.
Oh, jeez.
Should we talk this over?
That's right, I've looked at this.
Is it just one person to fight him, or can we all fight him as a group?
I shall prepare 2 graves. One for Tiny and one for the one that just fell over the wall.
Not much to bury at this point.
So the gate's over here, isn't it? I take it?
Yes.
So before I walk all the way over, I shout him to release the prisoners so they can get inside the castle.
He turns to his men.
I can't see where they are on the map, by the way.
Oh, sorry, they're down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Oh no, they're not on the map. Ah,
There we
Oh,
go.
there they are.
there they are. They're there the whole time.
Yep. Theater of the mind, it helps when I want it to. He sends the teenager and the child rushing into the keep. Says, "We keep her until things have been settled. Any funny business, any at all, and she won't make it there. Understood."
So Tiny just nods and goes right about here. He shouts at the other 3 to come over here and have a good watch.
Right? Honey has bid you take front row seats.
Take it we do initiative.
Not quite yet. He does walk up towards you though, and stops about 40 feet away. So you're the best they have.
Not the best, but more than enough for you.
I suppose we'll see about that. What do they call you?
Your mum. They call me Tiny. You can call me Tobias.
Tobias, you should feel honored. Today you face Langdethrosa Cyan Wrath in combat.
Now we roll initiative.
Alright.
I think we should have sent Nana.
It's all good. The guys on the wall probably should roll initiative as well.
Why?
Just so you guys can watch on in turn.
You don't need to be on turn order to go, ooh, when you get hit in the face.
Yeah.
I really don't like where this is going.
It'll be fine.
Anyone else would have been better.
No, that's a little harsh.
You got no faith, Josh.
No, she does have faith in Helm. Just as you have faith in Soon. Go. Ooh, not great on the initiative there.
That's cool. Fight won't be going for long.
Alright, music's still working, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Then check. Alright. Tiny, you're up first.
Alright, so I can move 5 squares and then I can still attack, right?
You can move 3 squares because I'm being generous in this situation. So you can get up to him and attack if you would like.
Okay. Yep, so I charge at him and attack with sword one-handed.
Alright.
There it is.
Oh, damn it.
I should use my javelin. Fuck. Too late now.
Alright, 18. That hits. Roll damage. 11 points of slashing damage. Yeah. You rake across the front part of his armor, leaving a sizable scratch, and do manage to get through and draw some blood.
Woo.
Yeah, I've got this.
Not bad, tiny man. But not good enough.
As he rears back and then just lets out a billowing roar. Make a dexterity save.
Dexterity. Yeah. Slowest dexterity save ever.
15. Okay. Alright, so he then lets loose a gout of lightning in a straight line towards you from his own jaws. But you are able to dodge out of the way of most of the blow. You take 11 points of lightning damage.
I take 11?
Yes.
Cool, yep.
That'll bring it to your turn.
Cool, so I move here. And what was the max range of the javelin again?
60 feet.
just out of range. And the archers, I take it, are these guys in range at 180 feet?
In range for what?
To hit the kobolds.
Well, what are you doing?
I was going to shout at them to attack the kobolds. I
Don't think that's a good idea. Just fight the guy.
Well, I was going to
that's what you want. If that's what he wants to do, he can do it.
So I shout at the guys on the walls to fire on the kobolds and tell the young girl to run.
All right.
And can I still use a move after that or not?
You got one more square of movement, and you've still got your action.
Yeah, so I've got to use lay on hands on myself for all 5.
All right.
That gives me the 6 health. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. That it is. Yes, and she begins to start running. They are going to take attack, and the kobolds are going to take about 3 attacks of opportunity against her.
Oh, jeez.
Because she did not disengage in her panic state. 1 misses. 1 misses. 3rd one hits enough to knock her down.
Crap.
Now, do the other guys roll initiative?
They ready their bows, but they see her on the ground. And the governor is shouting to them, "No, wait!" And then turns around just in time to see the commoner fall to the ground.
Music stopped.
And, yeah, it did. I had it on a playlist, but apparently it's messing up, so I'm just going individually at this point. And Lang de Rosa is up now, and he goes,
Now that wasn't in the agreement, was it?
He pulls out his great sword. He's going to make 2 attacks at you. That is a 16 to hit.
AC 18.
Alright, so that's 1 attack misses. And the second attack is a 21. Alright, that's 11 points of slashing.
And I'm unconscious.
Let's see. Yes, and with that, he just kind of
Pathetic fool.
he just walks off towards the woman who is bleeding. She is down. She's still conscious, but she is down. And he just
When
kind
you
of,
guys want to attack would be a good idea.
Out of range for me.
and the kobolds behind him have their spears pointed at the commoner. Kind of poised, ready for a strike.
Leave her. There's no point in killing someone who won't put up any resistance anymore. Let this be a lesson to you people of Greenest. The cult of the dragon will bring about our queen. These acts of treachery will be remembered.
And he barks to the kobolds.
Shokara!
And they all begin marching in lockstep away from the keep. And eventually march out of sight. The commoner keeps crawling over, and the gates open up. Tiny, I need you to make a death save.
Yep.
Can I go down there and go help the commoner?
Are you jumping the wall?
I'll go through the gate.
Alright, mark one success, Tobias. The commoner is very slowly, very hardly struggling to crawl her way towards the gate.
I'll go with Crystal.
That is one success. Yep. Alright. Yes, you all begin to rush down the stairs, taking two at a time. The gates are quickly pulled open as the soldier from earlier also rushes down with you, rushing ready to help his sister.
And I go to help Tiny since someone's gonna need to.
Thanks, buddy.
Yes. I'll say Tobias make another death save. On the next turn, you guys will be able to get to him.
Okay.
Alright, another success. Right. Alright, Crystal, Nana, Adina, and the guard are all able to make it to Tobias this turn.
Okay, I'm going to try to use what I can to go and stabilize Tiny. So that's basically just whatever medicine I can work with.
Alright, trying to stop the bleeding at least. Roll a medicine check.
Okay. Normal?
Yep.
There we go.
Alright, yeah, you're able to apply enough pressure to the wound, and with a little bit of timing and a bit of wrapping on certain parts of the wounded area, you're able to staunch the bleeding enough that he is no longer at risk of death.
Okay.
The guard rushes over to his sister and kind of puts one of her arms over his shoulder and begins helping her slowly back to the keep.
With that going on, I get Crystal and Nana to help me bring Tiny back as gently as we can because he's still injured.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Together, the entourage makes its way back to keep the teenager and the child clinging to their mother as they are all reunited. The guard still helping to keep her up, staying near her.
Tiny, bring your own self over.
I'll go.
Yep. Ah.
As the gates close behind you, the sun begins to just peek up over the horizon. And the castellan and the governor Hang on a second. I did something weird here. There we go. Approach and say,
That was foolish. You heard what he said. Anything untoward and she dies. We very well could have lost someone. Understand needing to take down these people, but that should not be our first priority. Safety of the civilians, the innocent, is always our first concern.
We realize that. Unfortunately, he took actions of his own. We cannot control him any more than we can control anything outside of our own selves. But we will make sure that he understands that these kind of actions will not help situations like this in the future.
make a persuasion roll.
Okay. Normal?
Yep.
There you go.
23.
Very well. Hopefully, after seeing the repercussions of his actions, he will learn this lesson well.
Well, one can hope, or he'll have to go and suffer some more brain trauma before it sinks in.
Well, see, that foolish seems to have suffered some beforehand. Probably still a bit addled after being flung into that wall, eh?
I don't think it started at that one. But we will go and address the matter. Right, Nana? Crystal?
Yep.
Yep.
My dude can't answer, he's unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they could have healed you.
Yeah.
Well, we may still heal you.
Wouldn't have needed healing unless someone did a range attack, but that's all
It was
good.
out of ranged.
I know.
And with that, someone does come rushing up to the governor.
Well, you evaded us. And over the course of the night, we've managed to scrape together something from what we have immediately available to us. It's not much, but hopefully it will help.
And he hands you a small pouch. With some, and he hands this to you, Radina. And inside the pouch, you find 2 potions of healing and 40 gold pieces.
okay.
You're welcome to stay in Greenest for as long as you need. We may call upon you shortly. We need some time to sort things out, Horde.
And you said 40 gold pieces?
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay, I'll divide that among us. Okay. 10 to Nana, 10 to Crystal, 10 to myself, and we'll go and give Tiny his bit when he awakens.
It's very soothing music.
Okay.
So, yes, and the Castellan asks if they'll be able, if once they've sorted through a few things, counted the dead, cleared away, managed to put out all the fires, cleared away the rubble, saved what they can, if they can, if you will still be around to be called upon for it. They may have plans on how to deal with the cult in the future.
We'll probably be still in the vicinity, doing what we can to help. That is if Tiny doesn't go and lead us into other trouble.
That will most likely happen.
Anyway, we should see about rousing Tiny before we end up having to go and drag him around.
Right.
Nana, Crystal,
Mm.
which one of you? Because I know that I'll probably go and put him through shock and awe again if I do it.
Sure, I'll use healing word on him. Let Crystal hang on to hers.
Alright, roll it.
Oh, I can cast a level 1 or level 1, level 2.
Level 1. Don't have any second level spell slots yet.
Okay.
Alright, Tobias, you regain consciousness with 6 hit points.
Ooh.
Tiny, here's your 10 gold pieces. And
Yeah,
a word of warning. Don't ever do that again.
that all worked out at the end.
Yes
You
and
nearly
no.
caused the death of an innocent. I would not consider that working out.
Plus, there's also the possibility that this will come back to haunt us down the road.
Yep.
And not just us, but also those at the fortress here and the vicinity.
You're lucky it didn't kill you, lad.
Failing to stand up to him means it's going to come back and push you guys over more. You lost your chance, so you should have killed him when you could.
He is just the tip of the iceberg from what I could tell.
Yep.
And killing him would only mean more will, and it will be worse thereafter.
Or we'll teach him not to mess with the locals.
That
Anywho.
only works when it's on equal footing.
So
This
what
was
now?
far from equal footing.
So it's now time for us to get to work. Instead of just holding up here and hoping the danger passes. Gotta get things rebuilt. Count the dead.
Anyways, we must take a rest. We must go and leave after that. And we'll go and find out what we can to go and at least help with this situation, because this is a mess.
Might be a few people in town who can help you out. Give you a place to stay. Get some food in your bellies.
Any that has not been burnt down?
Aye, any that haven't been burnt down. And with that, we will call tonight's session.
Bit early.
Yes, well, I wanted a bit longer of consciousness because at this point, you're all able to level up.
Yay.
Yay!
Welcome to level 2.
Whoop whoop.
Okay.
So some of you have a few things to choose, a few things to modify, but at the very least, everyone can go ahead and roll a hit dice and add that number to your total hit points and your hit point maximum.
Ooh.
So for me, I think it's a D8.
It is your hit die, which for all of you except for Tiny is a D8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
What's mine?
Yours is a D10.
Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. What a 2.
So you now have 4 more hit points to work with. Whereas Elena or Crystal has essentially doubled hers. In fact, that is exactly what she's done. She now has 16 instead of 8.
So it was D8 plus my constitution, was it?
Yeah, you can just click hit die and it'll roll it.
Oh,
Okay, I got an 8.
where's hit die? Oh, there. Found it.
Yeah, right next to death saves.
Okay. So I have 17 to work with now. That's nice.
I now have the lowest hit points in the group. Damn it.
Such things happen.
So I add 7 to my current hit points.
Yep, and your hit point maximum.
Okay.
Okay.
Oakley donkeys.
Alright. Now in the next session, we'll have people will have new abilities, new skills, and who knows what else. Perhaps a lead, perhaps a new enemy. We'll find out.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds good.
we know that Tiny has a new nemesis.
That's right, I'll get him next time.
Wing attacks.
That was good.
Well,
It's a good
thanks
session.
everyone for joining. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you again, Crimson, for being DM.
It's what I do.
And of course, Kit and Elena for joining us.
A pleasure.
It's been good. And yeah, we'll see you guys all next weekend, same time.
See you guys.
So
Yeah.
everyone, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.